Rob from Georgia here with you, aka VHS82 apostrophe, about to start a brand new shelf by shelf. These are the DVDs. Start at the top, work our way down. They're ordered by distribution company, alphabetically ordered within said distribution company. To the best of my ability, it's not perfect, so don't poke holes. It is what it is. It works for me. Got a great series on my YouTube channel, Space 1999, about 3 or 4 episodes in. We got my top 100 personal best horror films ever. That just started, got the first one up, 191. What else? I got stuff down there, man. Go down and take a freaking look. I got my trip to Fulci Cemetery, Evans City, where Night of the Living Dead was shot, that cemetery, driving up the road. I got BodyBags. I'm the Wednesday reviewer. I got the Black and White Nights commentary sessions with Glenn, aka BDG Reviews, our Monday reviewer. There's stuff, man. There's stuff going on. And I got another idea on the back burner. I need to do a little prep for that, and we'll see where that goes. But check the things out that I've done, shelf by shelf, DVD. Let's get it on. Hey guys, it is time for shelf number 3. But first, since there is one box set on shelf number 3 of my DVDs, I figured, I wasn't, but then I was, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to show it to you real quick, and then we'll get into the shelf, right? So it is my Scream box set, and the reason why I just want to open this up and share it real quick, it is the first legitimate box set I ever got, man, in terms of film. And so, I mean, we start off, we'll just take my ticket from, look at that classic goodness right there. From the new 22 Scream. Was that 22, 21? Oh, whatever. Did see that in the theater. But this is my first ever box set, man. Take it off like that. It's beautiful, man. I love how they did it in the old days. And then just drop everything out. Boom. Goes face. And then, yeah, Scream. Scream. Oh, this is the supplementary disc. And then, book that came with it, which is pretty cool. Then Scream 2, and then Scream 3. Any reason to upgrade? Now, as far as I'm concerned, man, a lot of extras, commentaries, really loaded for a box set that is DVD, and I find no reason to ever upgrade on a bigger box set. In terms, just because it's Blu-ray something. Plus, it carries a lot of sentimental value, being the first major box set I ever bought, ever went onto my shelf. Have this forever, man. I think the first box, it was either this or the first box was these guys in their Binge and Purge, that big giant box that was like $100-something when that first came out back in the old days. That was a pretty hefty purchase back in the day. But as far as films, almost positive this is my first box set, and yeah, I'll have it forever. But anyways, let's get into shelf number 3. All right, guys, here we are, shelf number 3. And see the reason why I showed you the Scream thing. This is how I have a lot of my stuff, whether it's that, or it's that, or it's how I have my Shameless, or, sticking, I just like to make things look kind of cool. My Gates of Hell. Anyways, I just like, doing that kind of thing. Anyways, let's get into this, man. We're still in Columbia, man. Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. Some Matthew McConaughey, man. It's so awesome, man, to see somebody like this. And well, of course, we have a ton of them, right, man? Even George Costanza, man, The Burning, and Tom Hanks, He Knows You're Alone. I mean, Kevin Bacon. We can go on forever, man. Johnny Depp. But anyways, such a fun movie, man. Still in the same company here. Zombieland. I never got the sequel, although I did enjoy it. All right, my only criterion in terms of DVD for some reason, and that is Godzilla. This is such a beautiful release, man. The film historian commentary on this, man, and all the extras, the history, just so good. Then we launch into some Dark Sky. some Toby Hooper, Eaten Alive. I always thought this guy was like some long distant relative of the Sawyer clan. I don't know, it's just my thing. That is not the real name of that. What was the real name of that? This is how Walmart put it out. Heavy Metal Apocalypse, but Deathgasm. That was it. Deathgasm. Yeah. Maybe one of the greatest single Walmart purchases, man. I saw this on the bottom, this from Dark Sky. This beautiful tint metal. It's real like metal. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2-disc Ultimate Edition. Commentaries, extras. Measly $5, man. Look how awesome that is. Look at all this stuff on there. When you see something like that for $5, your wife, who is not a huge gore hound by any stretch, can't even say no to that, and she did not, thankfully. The French film Them, what a classic, man. This movie, I actually prefer this one to The Strangers. I know that might anger some people, but sorry. We are still here. If you're keeping up on my top 100, you know I've already covered this. Such a classic. Was it 2015? Ted Gohagen, something like that. Fulci Love Letter, freaking awesome, man. We are still. This is one of the best movies in the last 20 some years. One of. All right, so here's my theatrical 2-disc special edition. Of course, my ticket stub in there from Rob Zombie's Halloween. And we are in Dimension Films right now, by the way. Sorry about that. And yeah, I did see it in the theater a couple times. The unrated director's cut. I think I was at what's that store? 5 and Below. I went in there one day and their whole wall was like covered in, it was either this one or H2. It's like they got way too many or something, and so they're all like $5 a piece, and so that was pretty awesome. From Dimension, the signature copy of George A. Romero's classic Night of the Living Dead with the slip. I actually used to own this without the slip, and then one day, I think I was in City Warehouse, I came across a beautiful copy with the slip. You know, I grabbed that thing for like $2.99, I think. From Grindhouse, Planet Terror, Terror. Course, Robert Rodriguez. Yeah, I can butcher names pretty good. Of course, I already showed you this, my Wes Craven Scream box set trilogy. Dario Argento, we're into the Dimension Extreme, Mother of Tears. I have not seen this enough to give a real assessment. I probably need to revisit this again at some time. Rogue, I'm a pretty big fan of this. I thought this was a pretty decent... was this a crocodile film? Yeah, I don't think it was an alligator. I think it was a crocodile. But this was a lot of fun. The girl from Pitch Black. All right, here's where we change things up here. This is, I forgot now. Docurama Films put this out. The best worst movie. Of course, we're talking the history of Troll 2. Classic stuff. Now we're into DreamWorks. At least one from DreamWorks. Sweeney Todd, Johnny Depp. You know, I remember when this first came out, I watched it a few times, was really digging it. I haven't seen it in quite a while. Maybe I ought to. This is the 2-disc special edition. Then we're into some, I want to say it's Echo Bridge. Of course, Frenzy. This was one of those rare Dollar Tree buys. Man, I dug this movie. I really dug it. On the lower end in terms of, is it good? But it's fun. This one I'll be honest, I haven't really dug into this very much. This one I think I picked up at Walmart. The Mega Shark 8-movie collection, Echo Bridge. Yeah, there's some winners in there for sure. Again, I've said this before. This is a great way to build up your collection if you're just starting off and grabbing these franchises from Walmart when they're only like 15 to 20 bucks. And this is the 9-film Puppet Master collection. That's got to be Full Moon, right? Elektra put out Metallica, a year and a half in the life of part 1 and 2. Back in the day, man, I haven't really heard anyone talk about this for a long time, but this was considered at the time one of the best rock concert documentaries that had come out in a while when this first appeared. And this is, it follows along with the Black Album and all that. And I don't know, that's a great, if you've never seen this, this is fantastic if you're a Metallica fan. Let's see here. Elite, I think, video. I Spit on Your Grave. I picked this up at, CD Warehouse, I think, for only like, is it $2.99, $3.99, something like that. Classic stuff. E1, I guess. E1. Yeah, it must be. Clowntown. Oops, sorry. Clowntown. Pick that. That was a Dollar Tree pickup. All right. This one I got as a gift, man. Film Chest. I want to tell you right now, man, this was one of the best Christmas-related horror films I have ever seen. This movie, man, and this apparently, from what Jason over at Horrific Nightmares, Jason, our Tuesday reviewer, told me is the best edition of this movie you can pick up. High HD restoration from 35mm film elements. This movie, man, you just have to see it. And I did review this on BodyBags. That is just absolute classic stuff right there. From First Look, the It's Alive remake. Had to pick this up because we did this thing on BodyBags where the old OG guys had come in for 1 week. I think it was week 300. They did originals, and then the week after, we did the follow-up remake of that original, and this was mine. I had to do the It's Alive. It's not that bad of a movie. It's alive, but it's not that bad either. Let's see. We got... this is Full Moon. The other one was not Full Moon when I said it was Full Moon. Who put out Puppet Master then? Is that Echo Bridge too? That must be Echo Bridge. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, Full Moon, The Headless Eyes. This was a review for BodyBags as well. This is another, man. This is one of those movies that you just got to watch, man. And you got to be patient, and you just got to let it go. And you just got to watch. It's worth it. And I did a review on this on BodyBags too. Let's see here. I looked at this for a minute already. Good Times. That's my only Good Times release here. Kingdom of the Spiders, William Shatner. This has got one of the eeriest endings ever in a movie, man. I kid you not. This is on par with, I'm just gonna say it, man, The Birds. The movie is not, but the ending is for sure on par. It is pretty creepy. My only Grindhouse on DVD, of course, Lucio Fulci's A Cat in the Brain. Reviewed that on BodyBags too. All right, where are we at? HBO put out, I guess, a few films here. The Changeling, whatever you say it. George C. Scott, classic old stuff goodness. What is this? I saw this earlier. What is this? I had this in my High Octane. Another Dollar Tree pickup. I actually have not watched this, but Glenn, our Monday reviewer, said it was pretty good. Pretty sure he did. All right, from our H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society, they're in the game of putting out true visions from his original source material, albeit on the lower budget end, still done extremely well. And this is the Call of Cthulhu. If you've never seen this, this is so worth finding a copy of, especially if you want to see H.P. Lovecraft done right. And this is definitely done right. Icon, this is, of course, Region B locked, although I'm pretty sure you can get it over here. But I just love the cover art, the slip cover and everything. Rare Exports, if you've never seen this, this will easily become a mandatory staple of Christmas horror viewing for sure. This is just good stuff there. A pair from IFC, Almost Human. Freaking awesome, man. Same guy who brought us... a handful of movies. Joe Bagos, that's it. I don't know what it is with my memory. This is, if you've never seen this is so stinking awesome, man. I just in the vein of The Thing, and just sort of, the practical hands-on effects. It's good stuff, man. And then, of course, I have not even opened this yet. The Elijah Wood. I was trying to remember his name on my top 100 because of the company he helped put together that gave Richard Stanley the green light to do Color Out of Space. I've seen the movie. I just have not. I picked this up a year or so ago, out and about, back home actually. Picked this up on the cheap. Just haven't revisited it yet. But Elijah Wood, nobody thought in a million years he could have ever pulled it off. But I thought, in fact, he did just that. He pulled it off. And, you know, still, New York is New York, man. This guy did an awesome job in how he did it. All right, from Image, the classic John Carpenter's Assault on Precinct 13th. I don't know where that glare. And then from, again, another one from Image, classic Midnight Madness series, The Stuff. That one I really should have on Blu-ray. Michael Moore, he's so freaking awesome in that movie. A pair of Intervision there. Bruno Mattei's Zombies, the Beginning. I'm going to be dead honest, man. I have not ventured into these yet. Probably should, because I don't think anyone has ever done either of them on BodyBags. And so I know they're fair game, but I don't know, man. When you've seen Hell of the Living Dead, and that is like one of the better movies he's done, and then you hear about these, I don't know if I dare go in, but they're there nonetheless. I picked them up at a place I ventured into for the first time, and I just saw them together, really cheap. Couldn't believe it, so I grabbed them. Kino Video, man. My only Kino on here, The Old Dark House, 1932, James Whale. I consider this one of the great, great films of all time, which begins a nice lineage of films that will include Spider Baby, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, House of a Thousand Corpses. I think you get the picture. This is the beginning of it all, though, man. This is it. This movie's so freaking great. If you've never seen it, you really, really, really need to treat yourself with it. Let's see. Kraken release. Godzilla on Monster Island. Classic Godzilla film. This one was a weird one. What did we say it was? Latina? Not that Latina's weird, but I don't mean that. I just meant not used to seeing them as a name on things. The Boat. This was an interesting, I reviewed this on BodyBags. This was a slow burn, sort of, I don't know. It's weird to explain it, but I picked this up at Dollar Tree for $1. Definitely worth every cent of that buck. All right, here we go. Let's finish up the shelf. We'll finish up with Lionsgate, and then on shelf number 4, pick up with Lionsgate. Rob Zombie's 31. I still have not watched this yet. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I'm just waiting for the perfect moment, and that moment has not come. The Descent. This is good stuff right here, man. This is good stuff right here. Eli Roth, Cabin Fever. There's got to be a zillion commentaries on there. So many commentaries, I can't even count them all. It's so funny. And a lot of movies you wish had one, don't even have one. Daybreakers, William Dafoe, Ethan Hawke. This is an interesting take on the vampire story. Of course, this release, man, I could never say enough about this. I'm going to have to try. I have to try. Look at this. You got House, Devils, and the making of the Devil's Rejects on there, 30 Days in Hell. I picked this up in Best Buy. I had to. It is singularly one of the best releases of those 3 discs. Hellfest, have not opened this, but I did watch this. I don't know if it was Shudder or something. I wasn't sure about the very end, but this was a fun ride, man. Of course, one of the great anthology pieces for Halloween, man. Trick or Treat by Michael Dougherty. Of course, he also did Krampus. This is one of the best anthology ever done. This is so good, man. The kids on the bus is one of the creepiest scenes ever. Of course, some Peter Jackson goodness, man. With that, I picked this up. Okay, so like crazy prices here. Sometimes you see this for well over $100 on Amazon for the DVD of this particular release, or any release probably. And I was in movie stop and going through all the shelves, man, painstakingly. And I saw this at the bottom for a measly $8. I paid the $8 because, man, this goes for stupid money. But with the original cover art and stuff, I mean, you can't not get it, right? I mean, $8. Dragged Across Concrete. This was a follow-up of sorts, at least by the director, same director. Now, it's not really a follow-up, but Brawl in Cell Block 99. This is definitely the definition of a slow burn, but it's a good movie. It's not horror. I'm not sure how to drama, I guess, just mainly, but definitely good, man. Vince Vaughn, Mel Gibson. And we will end off this shelf with The Last Exorcism. Eli Roth and Strike Entertainment presents this movie, man. I don't know about the ending, but there's a lot of this movie where it's worth revisiting. I might have to take a re-look at that, and I wonder if anyone's even done that on BodyBags. I'm not sure, but that is I don't know about the sequel. I've never seen the sequel. And that'll do it, man, for shelf number 3. A little bit more commentary than I thought I'd give, but that'll happen from time to time, I guess. So, man, as always,